Nice.
What was your childhood like?
I was fucking bitches making money.
And then you fucking grew up and had nothing. You grew up and you grew out of that.
Hey, yeah, where'd you grow up? Did you grow up
lost it all.
in fucking Venezuela?
No.
You just went and visited there?
I visited a couple times. I was only born there and I moved to California like at a year old.
Yeah, so where's your family? Is that where your family's native to?
My mom's from Chile. My dad's from... No, I'm sorry. Dad's from Chile. My mom from Venezuela.
Okay, so your mom is Venezuela.
Oh, so you're half Chilean.
Mm-hmm.
That explains a lot.
How did your mom find each other?
My dad left Chile, went to Venezuela. My mom was with somebody else. I think this is why
Your
probably...
mom's a slut.
I think that's where I get it from.
That's it, huh?
Yeah, there was a little overlap. If I remember correctly, my mom was cheating on my sister's dad with my dad. It was pretty gangster.
Pretty insane.
A pretty shitty thing to do.
Yeah, it's pretty gangster. It's pretty gangster. See, you don't understand different cultures, you know.
Oh.
Yeah,
Were they French?
You guys need to travel a little more and grow the fuck up.
Yeah, was it in France? Is that where they're at? Because that is acceptable there. And that if it wasn't France, it don't count, dude. Or reverse that.
So, do you know what's crazy about that though?
Huh.
My sister and my brother-in-law and my sister worked together at some fucking job or whatever. He had a wife, and my sister became his mistress, and he divorced his wife.
Hell yeah.
Married my sister, and now they have 3 fucking kids together, and they're happily married.
That's pretty hot.
Isn't that crazy though? It freaks me out because it's like
Why
people like to say that, like, oh, once a cheater, always a cheater. You can never trust that person ever again.
That's
also,
not true,
some
though.
people fucking marry the wrong person and fucking
Then cheat.
and then have a good life. Fuck
And
that
then-
other person. She probably has a horrible life. I hope she's dead.
I think
So
you have to cheat to be able to, you know, like if you don't cheat on someone, then you won't. I don't think you'll find the right person. Does that make any sense?
No, it doesn't make sense at all.
Doesn't make any
I think
sense.
there's different people. That's
Jasmine
how.
did that, and she cheated on her boyfriend, and it fucking ruined her for
you?
fucking ever. No, and then I cheated on her. And what I think about, I was like, my whole thing from cheating on her was like, oh fuck, dude. One day that's gonna catch back up to me and fucking fuck me somehow. But what I was thinking was, she fucking cheated on her boyfriend, found another boyfriend, and then he did that to her.
You were just the Lord's vessel to show her karma.
Yeah, terrifying.
No, you weren't. You
It's
fucked
not-
it. No, that's not what you are. You're just a
Well, no,
guy.
I know.
No, he's
I'm
the
first of
Lord's
all-
vessel.
No,
I'm saying that
it's
just,
not.
just accept what he said with 100%. Like, yep, that's true.
Oh yeah, but that's
No,
what you
but
said.
like,
That's why. That's
That's
why.
terrifying. I said that's terrifying to think about. Not that like that he's the truth. It's like that's terrifying to think that she went through that. And now she tells me she could never cheat again because she knows what that feeling's like. And I feel like I can never cheat again because I know what that feeling's like. Because when
Well,
you
who
fuck
cheated on-
somebody,
who
when
cheated
you're
on
cheating
you?
on them,
You feel guilty?
you feel like you're a fucking piece. You're
Yeah, but
nothing,
nobody
dude.
cheated on you though. So
No.
what happens has to happen if someone cheated on you
Exactly.
would make you be able
That's
to
what I'm
understand
saying.
it.
I've got it coming somewhere. It's coming. It's
you
coming
paid
from
it
somewhere.
forward and-
Something's gonna happen.
No, it's not necessarily true either.
It's not necessarily true, but most likely.
Did you cheat just one time, or was it like were you having like kind of an affair?
No, it was like, well, I did fuck that girl a couple times, but
So yeah,
That was
having
it.
an affair.
And
then-
what's this girl's number?
just give it to you right now.
She's dead.
100,
We call her right now.
kill yourself. She's a fucking terrifying. It was so, you know what's so fucked up? She was sober at the time, and her fucking husband, I knew her husband, he was doing he went to prison for 5 years for killing somebody because he sold them heroin, and they overdosed on that heroin. And I messaged her one time, and I was like, hey, I'm sorry that your husband's going to prison, like, if I can ever help you with anything.
Yeah, you
You
can
know,
give some
And then
dick.
bam, she was like, come pick me up, and fucking literally that's how it happened. It was like, I didn't expect to cheat on Jasmine or try to. That's what happened.
I mean, it doesn't sound like your fault at all.
Well, it is my fault because I shouldn't have went and picked up a girl randomly in the middle of the night when I have a girlfriend and go fucking pick her up and bring her back to my house and hang out with her.
That doesn't sound like your fault to me.
Well,
Also, you shouldn't have. You could have even did all that, and then took her home. You know, you
exactly.
could have did that part. Obviously, the beginning part was bad, but you could have stopped there too. But what am I
Well, it
doing?
was funny too. I was watching this thing about Russell Brand, and he was like, they were like, well, you're the first person to get fired from, I don't know if it was SNL or whatever it was.
No, it was not.
Oh, it was something. He got fired from something. She's like, you're the first person to get fired for that. He's like, well, yeah. So mind you, I was a crack and heroin addict. And then he was like, so on September 11th that happened, and then on September 12th, mind you, I'm a crack and heroin addict. I show up to work dressed as Osama bin Laden.
Oh my god.
No, it wasn't just work. It was MTV Awards.
Yeah, that's what it was. He got fired from the MTV Awards because he showed up dressed up as Osama bin Laden on
Russell did
September
that?
12th. Russell
Yeah.
Brand.
Killing it. That's hilarious. I think it's
Fucking
great.
hilarious, dude. It's insanity.
It'd be hard to pull off, and he didn't.
Obviously,
but
didn't.
that's classic. I was gonna say that's a pretty classic joke.
I love
I
that.
agree with it. It'd be hard to
That's
pull
what's
off.
so
He
crazy,
failed.
too, 'cause,
That's
like,
a
you gotta
tightrope,
think-
baby.
You gotta think, because it's insanely, like, that's brutal to, like, the people who fucking, like, died, people who were family members of that. But it's like, the reality is, most people don't know those people.
It's also, you can make
You know
the
what I
joke with that. Like, people making jokes about that. Like the first time they were in the comedy clubs, like right after, like people were making jokes about it. It was happening. Like I've heard comedians talk about being in New York when it happened, and like they'd make jokes and it'd be like kind of tough, and like in the city that it happened in, they're doing it.
that's
You know what I mean, like
fucking gangster.
it happens, but he did it. He probably didn't do very well. Mind you, he was on crack and heroin, as he would say.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's gonna be hard to. It'd be a crazy tightrope to walk. I'm not saying like.
The next day.
I don't think he did. Probably did a terrible job at it. But if he did it and he nailed it, that'd been hilarious. And I don't give a shit. I'm not offended they did. Also, I don't know anyone that died in that. But if I did, I don't know.
Well, that's the thing.
It's
though.
hard to put yourself in those
that's where it
shoes,
comes
though.
back to that same thing. It's the same feeling you have where it's insane to think about that someone is different from being a different race, or being fucking so offended at someone for making a joke that you're willing to fucking destroy them at any cost.
Well,
That's what cancel culture is. I don't believe in what you said. It's a joke. Y'all, even if you say this is a joke, I don't care.
Yep.
To me, it's not a joke. So, therefore, you should not do whatever you're doing. You should be eliminated from the fucking view of everybody.
But it's also part of free speech, though.
What, eliminating everybody from view?
No boycott. Telling people not to listen to somebody because you don't want them to. Just because you don't like them. That's part of
Yeah,
it.
you can protest.
That's what it is. It's boycotting is. That's what they're doing.
Yeah, but it's not.
That's what cancel culture is. It sucks. It's stupid.
What it is, usually what cancels somebody is fucking a couple people get mad, and they fucking actually directly contact the place of that dude's employer.
Yeah.
Because if he wasn't employed by somebody, it wouldn't matter.
Yeah,
It
it's shitty.
matters because he's employed by somebody, and the employer goes, okay, this might hurt our reputation, so you gotta go right now.
Yeah, what if I told you, like, that somebody, even if it was, like, pedophilia would be insane. You know what I mean? Like, that's a thing. Like, if you call someone out for being a pedophile, that's the same free speech you're doing. Or even, like, let's do a lesser thing. Say that I tell you this guy, even if he fucked your girlfriend, and he wanted to, like, and you owned a business, and I said, oh, yeah, this guy fucked your wife. Like, I'm getting him fired because I know that he did something to you. Is that... what? It's free speech. I'm allowed to fucking tell you. I'm allowed to boycott. I'm allowed to say the guy's a piece of shit. Or what if he fucked my wife? And I'm only 1 year employed.
Wife.
That's where it comes down to where
It's like
how the fuck is that my fault? That's what I was. How I would feel if I was the guy that like this person's your employee and he did this. It's like how the fuck is that my fault?
Well, yeah,
I didn't do that.
That make you a good employer.
Yeah, I didn't.
But
do
I'm saying,
that.
but the employer can be like, yeah, we don't want to have this controversial person in our business, so it's easier for us to get this guy out of here than have this guy running their fucking shitty thing. But it is what it is. It's part of free speech, though.
Levels of it too, because if it's like, hey, this dude.
You think it should be illegal?
N-word, you know what I mean? And someone backed him up. It's like, hey, people make mistakes, and we're gonna still employ him because we think that he's not like that anymore.
Yeah.
Or if it was like, hey, this person was a fucking child rapist, and we have proof of it, but he fucking doesn't have to go to prison for some reason.
Goes past such a
You know what
limitation.
I mean?
Proof.
Oh, we believe in child rapists. Sorry.
Yeah, but the whole thing is that if you
Child rapists
if you disagree with what they're doing, you should be able to tell them other people that you. So like it's shitty though. Like, I'm not saying it's not shitty.
No, I
I'm
agree.
saying it's part of free. It's part of free speech though. It is what it is.
Yeah, but the thing
Like
is,
you have to wish that the employers had more of them.
I understand
had a
that it's
stronger-
free speech, but the reason why these people instantly get canceled is because of money value.
Yeah, they're.
They instantly.
No, it's also 'cause
oh my
they're-
god, people are gonna look at us like we're that person, and that what he said represents what we do.
It comes with
and that's
employers
why
being
we're gonna
cowards.
Immediately,
That's about the reputation.
yeah, it's exactly.
Or they're just being cowards. They're scared of the repercussions of keeping a person. It's like how Shane got fired. Shane Gillis got fired from SNL because he said chink, and the way he said it was even like he was talking about like that's what they said. Oh, put all the chinks over here, and then like that was how he said it like kind of like and it was because the whole context of the thing is like why are all these why are there Chinatowns and stuff? He's like, oh yeah, it's probably when the guys, like the old racist people were making the city, they're like, oh, put all the chinks over here.
Yeah,
and then the day gets, it's like he was the guy saying, like, he's just saying, he did like a little voice to it, but it wasn't like a crazy voice. It was pretty much the voice I did, but maybe a little more old-timey sounding. But like that was what he said, and then they took that and ran with it. And like it was literally the least offensive fucking racist thing to say, because it wasn't even, because like you're saying, it's like how you said, it's literally what you said, like, oh, black people are less than or whatever. That's literally, he did the same thing, but he did more of a jokey way, but you were doing it more of like setting a point, like all the black people are worse than us, like, racist people will say that, and him, that's what he got fired for saying basically that. Mm-hmm. So it's like, that is a ridiculous reason to fire somebody, but if they are willing to if they get enough clicks and tweets and they get scared, and if they had more courage, they'd probably be fine. Mm-hmm. They don't have to fire people for these reasons. It's something they have to learn, that they're losing out on money. They're going to end up losing a lot based on, it's like go woke, go broke.
Yeah, I was just
it's the same shit. It's like if you keep doing it,
sure, though,
eventually it's going to switch. It is what it is. And we're going to be the fucking bringers of that shit, dude.
Really, all this shit that they say, like, it's irritating to watch. You know what I mean? Because it's like this... Like the She-Hulk. Have you seen anything about the She-Hulk? How like,
I love the episode.
Have you watched it?
I've been watching it, yeah.
And you liked that part where she was talking about how she's infinitely better at holding her anger than Bruce Jenner because she's a
Bruce
woman.
Jenner?
Bruce Banner.
Or Bruce Jenner. No. Bruce Jenner. Bruce
she's
Jenner,
a real woman?
Because she's a woman. And it's because she's getting catcalled in the street and fucking all these fucking...
Women have it harder than us.
I hate you. Get out of here!
Also, didn't like wasn't his dad like abusive? Wasn't Bruce Banner's dad like a crazy? Like, I don't know anything about the Hulk shit, but I think that guy was actually legitimately had a crazy life in that story, doesn't he?
She-Hulk. I'm talking
about the actual Hulk.
Really about the She-Hulk thing. But like that, the She-Hulk episodes that they talk about.
I don't know that much about the Hulk, but I think there's actually, because I remember I saw people arguing about it, like the Hulk, like his dad abused him, and like there's a whole bunch.
Brutal as fuck. He shot him up with all that shit. That's why he's become the Hulk.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Like, he has all these. He has like, why are you saying that to this guy who has all this crazy shit happening to?
Insanity shit.
Yeah, it's like if you're like a person who like Shasta Grone, who fucking whole family got murdered, and then she fucking gets raped, or probably, who knows, but watch her brother get raped for sure and killed. Like, it's like, and her whole, like, most of her family got murdered and by some fucking Joseph Duncan.
I know, and what a scary fucking thing to think about. It's like, wow, you can just be living. I mean, their life probably wasn't normal. I've heard that they were a fucking dope house or whatever, but I don't know if that's true. Like, your life could, even if it was just a crazy dope house, that dude had nothing to do with any of that. He just was a random fucking dude that came along and fucking attacked you.
Have you heard about Joseph Duncan?
No, it's not.
You don't know about Joseph Duncan?
I don't know that name.
No, yeah, he's a serial killer that came into a fucking...
He got caught at the Denny's in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho.
The Denny's we always go to after...
Getting fucked up?
Yeah, that's where he got caught.
No, dude, he literally fucking killed, like...
Well, what happened was he went...
people of that family, the Bronies, he killed 4 of them, took 2 of them hostage, raped both of them, killed the brother, made their daughter, made the younger sister...
He killed 3 in the house. Well, what happened was Joseph Duncan saw these kids playing out in their yard. And then he came back later at night, and he went up to the door, and he said, if God wants me to go in here, this door will be unlocked. If it's locked, I'm going away. The door walks right into the door. The door's unlocked. He walks right in.
God's plan.
And then he killed... Yeah, exactly. That's like you were saying. He's a vessel of God, like you were saying about Blake earlier. Mm-hmm. And then he went in there, and he kills the mom and the stepdad, and then the brother.
Yeah,
the 13-year-old brother. Yeah, the old 13-year-old brother. Actually, I heard that he might have forced that 13-year-old kid to kill someone else. I don't know. Some crazy thing I heard about that. But I don't know how much that's true. But anyways, those 3 are dead. And he takes the 2 kids, the 2 like 5 and 6-year-old, or however the old they were at the time.
Young.
And they took them both, and then he drove to Montana, and then he'd hang up Dylan. It was Dylan and Shasta. He would hang Dylan up by like his throat and hold him up in a fucking by the rope, and like he'd be choking, and he'd wait till God told him to drop him, and he would drop him down every time God told him to.
So he'd just choke him constantly.
He'd choke him, yeah. Then he'd fuck him, and I'm pretty sure he fucked Shasta.
And he did.
And then
fuck yeah.
Yeah, and then then he. I guess she might have a book coming out. Shasta Grone's book. Look for it, people.
Oh my god, dude! What a nightmare book. I'm not sure if I could read it. That's fucking.
Yeah, but he ended up choking it, and then eventually God didn't tell him to let him down, and he just choked him to death.
And then he made Shasta help him burn that body.
Yeah, burn the body. Yeah, over in Montana, and then he came back because Shasta taught him how to love again. So he, whatever the fuck that means, and he went to like this, I think it's Chevron or something, and then he walked around, and then there was video that was floating around on the news saying that they saw Shasta at the Chevron, and like she was walking, and she was kind of stomping it, like almost like flopping her feet,
trying to get people
attention. No one even noticed her. And then that like made our whole entire community like how she was out there. We had a chance to get her. No one saw her. So it made everyone kind of like pissed in our community.
Because she's been on the news with Dylan.
Yeah,
for weeks,
the stories that they were missing. They didn't know who the fuck did it.
They didn't know
crazy. All of a sudden, I think they end up finding a car randomly with blood in it. Like they didn't know anything that was happening. All they know is all those girls that they didn't know what happened with Dylan and Shasta. And then he walks around with Shasta, and then next thing you know, he pops up in Denny's, and then like he was sitting in Denny's, then he went to go pee. And then these guys would come up to Shasta. Don't worry, you're not leaving here.
You're not going to leave here.
You're not going to live here with him. He's going away.
It's done.
Yeah.
And then they all just sat there and waited for him to even try to leave, and they're waiting for the cops to get there. The manager called the cops, and they waited for him to get there, and then they fucking took him out.
Yep.
And
then he was in jail, and then
he pled not guilty, and then they were gonna put Shasta on the stand, so he admitted to everything. They didn't want to see her go through that.
Because he fucking found how to love again. That's going to be you, bro.
Well, the Lord does work in mysterious ways.
Yeah, but that's the serial killer that came to fucking Coeur d'Alene, Idaho.
Yeah. And not only that, dude, he murdered people all over the fucking country.
Yeah, California. He killed people in Cali.
Montana?
Yeah, well, not Montana. He killed Dylan in Montana. So
I thought he killed other people in Montana.
No, he killed someone in I think in South Dakota or North Dakota.
Yeah, he was a murderer across the United States.
He killed somebody and did something, and then he was on the run from there.
Is he still alive?
And then went to no, he died of brain cancer.
Oh yeah, he did die of brain cancer, huh?
A couple years ago.
Because he said
no, he was on dense. Yeah, but he obviously
died
a bunch of appeals and shit, so he had to go through all those, and then he died. And I also heard a story from fucking Jeremy's brother. He was saying that they used to fucking clean up all the fucking because he was in the prison. Yeah, he was in the fucking prison, and Boise or maybe I don't know whatever prison. He was in one of those prisons, and he was in jail with them, and they would all clean up all the fucking the floors and all the buildings, and they put it all in that mop water, and they'd all jerk off into it, and then
squeeze it into a soup.
Put in all of his oatmeal in the morning and shit. Like he'd never eat a thing in there because he could taste it like bleach.
You know what's sick though? That's mob justice, dude. That's literally mob justice. And
they couldn't touch him.
Being in prison, mob justice is a fucking real thing, dude. If you're a pedo, I got moved out of my pod when I was with my friends. Like they were just my friends because I knew them outside of fucking
and was it?
Jail. What?
I said, was it John? Zimmer who said that he served him in jail?
Yeah.
They told him not to look him in the eye, and he did just to see, and he said it was fucking
dead cold.
Yeah, just empty.
But this dude in jail with us, dude, they slipped him in. So they'd have these things called SOG writers, who was a sex offender writer. So these people they'd get in jail, right? So a fucking person who's a sex offender would go to jail for just a couple months, and then they'd go do a fucking 6-month program and then be released because they have one of the lowest reoffensive rates. And my fucking whole thing about that is that's complete and total bullshit. The reason why they have such low reoffense rates, you have to snatch a fucking kid and fuck it, kiss it, do something. You gotta snatch a kid and do something to it, right? Mm-hmm. A drug addict reoffends, you go to the fucking store, you buy a beer, and you reoffended. Reoffended your probation, reoffended your fucking drug addiction, everything.
Yeah, but I think if you get caught by a school, if you got doing weird shit. Yeah, I mean, I feel like there's other shit than just fucking a kid that is what would reoffend you as a sex offender.
Well,
other minor things.
You can't use the internet if you're a sex offender.
Yeah, so
you can't use the internet at all?
No.
I feel like that reoffend rate's gonna go up in the future then.
Well, I'm sure. Well, that's the thing though. Here's the deal. They don't, which is crazy because you can't even file unemployment and shit without going to the internet. So you'd have to do all that shit with your probation officer.
See, that's a big thing. I want to fight for fucking. There's
sex
some.
offenders?
Yeah, well, yeah, that's an argument when they try to make everything.
Rights.
Well, no, it's like the fucking people who were trying to do Zoom meetings and shit for the kids though. So so what if someone goes to college and they're a sex offender? I can go online and do a Zoom class. It's like they literally.
You don't deserve to go to college, you fucking sick.
No.
So sick.
Sorry, I had to fuck kids and learn my 2 favorite hobbies. That's I'm trying to become a teacher.
How much time have we got on this podcast?
You fucking an hour 20.
That's not too bad.
So halfway
you feeling
through.
tired? What's up with you, dude?
Yeah, I'm tired, but
why are you so tired?
I'm stoned and I'm just enjoying you guys.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
Sexually?
Looks like you're fucking bored.
I'm not bored at all, I promise.
Okay. Fucking let's talk about something amazingly funny. Go. Just that picture. The funniest thing you ever heard. Go.
Faster.
Alright,
right before you talk, God! I'll wait all day, motherfucker! Let's start doing politics. That'd be a nice thing to have, like, fucking
I'm talking to
little.
him.
No, I'm just saying that. I'm letting him think of. He probably has the idea right now, but he let
I
fucking.
can tell. That's why I'm trying to fucking call him out.
Oh, I'm trying to fucking.
Have a podcast?
Yeah.
I'm trying to call my fucking friend out.
I said that'd be nice to have topics right now, so we would have to. So we get this Dole, this roll, not Dole, this Lowell. What I meant to say, but I said Dole. Freudian slip.
Yeah, let's do a shot. I think.
Shot. Come on, man. You haven't even loaded.
Fuck, so sorry, I drink my fucking shots faster than you.
Oh wait, you already took a
No, I
shot?
didn't. Just for define it. You want
Define
this?
it. So.
You know?
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. I don't know what people want to fucking listen to during podcasts. You know what I mean? Like, I
Just
really don't.
listen
It's
to
not like,
us.
well, I know. This is the thing is, it's like I listen, like what I think about. I get on YouTube and I just fucking and the thing is, you just go through the shorts, dude. And people, it's
You
a
do.
weird thing. Shorts are fucking huge right now, and it's like people, they have a fucking big following. They tell them to make shorts because shorts are such a huge thing. Because dude, you can just get lost in them. I'm not even joking. It's fucking 30, 60, 90, or whatever, 180 seconds. Most of them are 30
Dude,
to
TikToks
60.
can go to 10 minutes now.
What?
TikToks can go to 10 minutes now.
What?
TikTok?
I'm scared.
Just do this for 40
I just still don't
minutes.
understand what you're talking about.
Next 40 minutes. You just say that.
That's the podcast. TikToks are 40 minutes now. 40.
That's cute.
But, and that's the thing, TikTok, Shorts, fucking all these
Reels.
things. I mean, Facebook Reels. Like, now.
Instagram Reels.
Yeah, dude, now it's, dude, it's.
Are those two connected?
First of
I
all.
think so, yeah.
First
That'd
of all,
be sick, because that means I can see Instagram, the
I don't
Reels.
even care about that. Skip it.
I'm actually having a
What I'm
conversation
saying
with you.
is, now the fucking thing is hook somebody within 30 to 60 seconds.
Less than that.
No, well, yeah, true. Because the thing is, though, that's the 30 seconds is the video.
Mm-hmm.
You can hook somebody within the first 10 seconds of the video to keep them continued to the 30-second mark. Easily.
How does it say that?
You know why I know that? Because you fucking watch them, and you watch so many videos that are just fucking dumb. Like, you think something's gonna happen during the video, and nothing happens. They want you to fucking click follow, and fucking go to their fucking page, and watch the next episode.
Yeah, subscribe for part 2. That
it's
shit's so
dumb.
annoying.
I hate that
shit pits me off.
No, it fucking makes me mad as fuck, because it's like, hey, I don't watch that for this, motherfucker.
Well, somehow skip over that.
What
That's really.
What do your reels show? Because you know how like it's algorithm based and it
Yeah.
plays you what what it thinks you like. Like mine is obviously a shit ton of food.
Ew.
Fat.
A shit ton of we also.
No, I'm not even kidding.
You're a fat piece of
Johnny,
shit.
he can't watch that stuff. He hates it. I love watching that shit.
I love watching.
But my
That's what
reels
makes me
hasn't
hungry.
my reels hasn't affected that in a long time.
a lot of,
my Instagram
pool,
one's
a lot,
going
of,
up.
a lot of pool playing is in my reels, and for some reason alligators keep popping up in there. I don't know why. Just like these alligator tamers, they're just sitting
Are
there.
they getting ripped apart?
No, they're
Oh.
they're
That'd be
just.
sick. That's what would pull up in my feed.
It's fucking weird. I don't know. Why alligators?
Mine's like dogs and girls with fat tits.
On Facebook? That's so
No,
weird. I
on-
don't know on
Dogs
Facebook.
licking girls with fat tits.
Oh.
Not yet. That's the dream.
Do you know what's crazy?
That's
Do you know
my
what I just saw on
dream,
TikTok?
Camilo.
I was telling Johnny about it, and I sent him a fucking
Screen grab.
screenshot of it, and I thought it was fake because I was like, it doesn't make sense. Because I tried to message her and it said you're not one of her. She's not someone that follows you, because you can message people who follow you or are your follower or whatever. And
Yeah, I
but
know.
it says her name follows you with the check mark. You know what I mean? And I was like, what the fuck? That's crazy. And so I looked at her profile and it said 16 followers. I was like, that just is so weird. It just doesn't make sense. She got 16 followers. She got 2 million people following her, and she's gonna fucking follow an account that has one video, two.
Wait, is
videos
she
on it now?
following 2 million people or is she 16
No,
followers?
she's got 16 followers. So 16 following.
Yeah, that's what I was
So she
saying.
follows 16 people. But when I was checking that, it turned to 17. And I was like, that's so crazy. Because it's like, I mean, if it didn't turn while I was watching it, it wouldn't make me feel like it was actually her following me. And I still don't think she really is. Because I think
I
you
looked
can
it up and
actually put that in your name in TikTok. It says follows you. So people think that you're following them. Even though it's just your name on it. You can just add that in there. Follows you.
That's weird.
Isn't that
Well-
crazy? And it made me think that she was following me, and I made her follow back, so it worked. It worked.
You follow back?
Yeah, because I thought she was following me.
I never follow people back. I don't care if I know him for 30 years. Yeah, I don't fucking really know you. I don't know a goddamn thing about it. I ain't know if you're a follower, motherfucker.
I think it'd be sick to actually do fucking comedy sketches because I feel like it'd be so easy.
It's not easy, but
No, it's easy.
the hardest part is just writing.
Doing it.
It's just writing.
No,
The
hard part
joke,
is doing it.
Doing it's the hardest part. 'Cause we can write it. We were at 30 a fucking night when we're getting drunk and
I
blowing
actually
each
have a
other.
lot of
Yeah.
fucking things. I do that. I'll get drunk in my fucking when I'm work. I'll fucking get drunk as fuck, and I'll think about super funny things, and I'll write them down in my notes, like on my phone. I hardly ever look at them again because I fucking wake up and I'm like, I want to kill myself.
Delete them all your notes. I don't deserve to know this.
So you're leaving again tomorrow?
Yeah, to fucking want to go kill myself for 20 days. And I come back home and I have to come back out of that, and then for like 4 more days, I'm like, oh god, I gotta kill myself again. It sucks. I hate working.
I know.
That's why this is gonna become the best thing that we've ever
I
done,
hope
dude.
so.
Hope ain't a thing, dude.
I agree. But that's why I was like, I want to go back to that, like, what people like to follow, because you know what I mean, people like the fucking conversation Joe Rogan has with all these sick ass rich people who are funny or smart or do something weird. You know what I mean, you can just do anything. You can just
Yeah,
be
but it
some
also took
weirdo.
him hundreds of episodes to get to that point where he's as.
Yeah,
I mean, like he was just
Years.
doing his
but
friends.
Not only that though, he was also a fucking comedian and on Fear Factor. Like it wasn't like this dude had just
Nothing.
came up. He was working since he was young.
Yeah, he hit. Oh yeah, he hit the fucking the sitcom buzz. He hit the fucking reality show hit.
He was on
And-
sitcom.
yeah, news radio. He got a sitcom in the
I
'90s.
used to love that show.
He got a fucking reality show host in the fucking early 2000s, late '90s, whenever that was, and then
he
he.
was on Chappelle's show as himself.
Yeah, but that was from the reality show though.
That
Yeah,
was sick
I
though.
remember that.
yeah, it was funny. It was hilarious. Yeah, it was the crack. Was his
It
name?
was fucking. I can't remember his name, but he's the crackhead. Fucking.
Yeah, the crackhead was just.
And he was like,
just
"Oh, you're gonna walk on this bed of fucking coals for this much money," and he's like, "Oh." It's like everyone else runs off, and he's just like, just like no problem, eating the
remember.
cockroaches and shit.
yeah, he's like, ooh, delicious. Yeah, he loved it.
Loving it, yeah.
So
It was sick as fuck. It was hilarious because it's the truth. There's a crackhead on those shows, you know what I mean?
They did not let
They mean
everybody. Yeah.
nothing to them. There's people I know that have taken fucking. They had no water for their drugs, so they fucking took out of a puddle of water, a dirty puddle of water to use to shoot their drugs up.
that's,
You imagine that
that's
guy?
commitment.
He'll do anything.
I'd rather do that than
He'll
eat
do anything, bro.
insect. Though I'd rather do that than eat an insect. You don't go in your mouth.
Well, I mean, that's terrifying. You're shooting dirty dirt into your fucking veins.
There's meant to be in
Dirty
your
fucking
veins.
puddle water?
Ooh, some more iron I need in my fucking body, bud.
Yeah, okay.
Minerals. I need some minerals,
Everybody's scared
dude.
of coronavirus, and you're gonna fucking shoot.
Not heroin. I bet you no heroin addict was.
I don't think they were at all.
Probably,
You need
I
to
guess
know,
probably a couple were, but most of them weren't. Most weren't. I
I
won't
don't
go
know,
to
dude.
the
If you're willing
absolute.
to share a needle with somebody and get Hep C, you're really not scared
AIDS.
about fucking.
I
Fucking
would
somebody
share a
with
needle with
AIDS.
somebody I love.
Would you? That's how people get Hep C, bud.
It's okay.
You know what's crazy? It is okay because it's curable.
It is.
Yes, sir. It is.
Is it curable or did you get a
Curable as
vaccine for it?
fuck.
Curable. Yeah, 'cause
Curable as fuck.
there's
How do you
been-
know?
My friend Tyson from the guy I work with,
Just pull your finger.
he told me about that.
Tyson.
Yeah, no, I'll fucking call him right
It
now.
was you.
No, I wish. I wish Hep C. No, he told me it was crazy because he told me. I mean, he was from Spokane though. He lives in Spokane. He's a fucking crazy junkie from Spokane.
Not true.
Anybody that lives in Spokane most likely are a crazy junkie, or you know a crazy junkie. So he would tell me that he got Hep C, and I was like, ooh, I fucking
Kissed
hung
you.
out with you and did stuff with
I
him.
had gay sex. with
No,
you,
and then he fucking got it cured though. It was, they say it's like $80,000, but he got some weird thing, and it's not that much. You can get it cured. But why wouldn't you though? Why wouldn't they want to? I mean, I know they want to fucking make money off of curing people, but like, curing a disease is pretty sick. It's way cooler than making a bunch of money. If you're like, hey, I'm the guy that cured that disease,
And made a lot of money. That'd be dope.
that'd be sick. Yeah, oh yeah, I fucking charged him a lot of money.
Well, the guy who made the polio like made it completely free, and easy to
Yeah,
get.
he didn't. He actually fucking gave the patent away,
Yeah,
which
you-
is fucking what a real person.
I wish I was afraid of polio. Does that make any sense at all?
No,
Nope, that was
because
terrible.
polio's gone. No, it's not actually.
I'm brain dead.
Polio isn't gone. But this is insane. Don't they have a vaccine
Is it-
for it?
They have a vaccine.
They have it
It's
a lot
pretty
in
much gone.
Africa
I think
and
it's. Yeah, they have it in Africa. And then I think like Bill Gates is some weird shit where he's like giving people a different vaccine that was actually giving them polio. It's a whole nightmare thing. with Bill Gates. I'm not sure how true it is. It's like one of those things that people talk shit about. Bill Gates being a bad guy because that's what he does.
I think
But why
Bill
wouldn't
Gates is
you
a great
do
man.
crazy shit as if you're?
Of course. Do you hate Elon Musk?
No,
Sure.
I don't hate Elon Musk at all.
Why wouldn't
Not a
why
real-
would you hate Elon
Why-
Musk?
No, I thought
don't.
liberal because liberals usually hate Elon, but they love
Really?
Bill Gates.
Don't call me a
Why do
liberal.
they hate him? You are liberals. Fuck.
Compared to you guys, yeah, I'm liberal as fuck. But I wouldn't identify as a liberal.
What do you identify as?
Progressive,
Okay.
the worst one.
You're-
Liberals are cool. Progressive, the bad ones.
Libertarians or liberals?
No, liberals, because it's about it's about more rights, it's about liberty. Until they start giving their anti-gun gay shit, but other than that, they're about liberty. That's the idea of liberal. But then there's like the whole like because they're the ones that were originally free speech. It's like the fucking what's that Jewish organization that fucking because they're a big free speech liberal and they fought to let Nazis do their fucking parades and stuff because it's free speech. You're allowed to, even if they're shitty, terrible views, you're allowed to have them. They're not. It's
But I
not. You can't
believe
censor.
that, though. I really do believe that. Like free speech. Like I mean, you got to have people who are the fucking even the people that you fucking hate and despise and hate what they're saying. You have to be able to defend what they're saying because you have to make up their own fucking minds.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? People are gonna make up their own minds. But the thing is, if you're gonna deny them, if there's gonna be someone that's gonna deny you later. You know what I mean? Like if that's what it is, then it's not free speech. If you want to talk about free speech, everybody can.
Well, yeah,
talk.
because
Everybody can say whatever they want, even though it's horrible, nasty, shitty garbage.
But it's also a precedent you set. If you set that precedent, you can't say this certain thing. So what happens when you guys aren't in power anymore? And then it's like maybe it's someone who's anti-trans or anti-gay stuff. It's like then they start pulling back your rights. Like, oh yeah, you already set a precedent where I can say that you can't say certain things, and then you're going to be in a way scarier place if people start pulling your shit away. Because it flips and flops. Because it went from this whole anti-communism fucking like the McCarthyism was like if you even like went to a fucking meeting with a communist person, you were a commie, and you got fucking blacklisted. You couldn't be in like that's literally I think the biggest thing that happened with what's his face Walt Disney. His whole thing is he wasn't actually like a Nazi or any of that shit. It was because he like stood up for this writers guild or one of those writers unions that they deemed a communist or a Nazi or whatever the party was. They deemed it bad, and then that became who he was. Even now, people still think he's a Nazi.
Yeah,
it's not even
they
a
still
true.
think he hates Jewish people. It's like
Yeah,
fucking Family Guy makes fun of that all the time.
Yeah, and that wasn't even real. That wasn't even a real. People just believe it, but you guys probably believed it till I don't know. Did you hear? You've heard he was a Nazi. I mean, that he believed in. He was
Hated Jewish
anti-Semitic.
people.
Yeah, anti-Semitic.
I don't believe it.
That was a thing, though.
I don't know.
But-
Yeah, you lying, that's
It was a thing, though. But anyways, the Camilo ruins every bit. Camilo ruins everything.
Camilo's just coming off of a fucking hardcore binge. That's what's hilarious to watch. Usually he's fucking lively, crazy.
I know.
and
I'm so
he's
sorry.
just
I'm so sorry about
fucking-
this one.
Why?
He's
First
terrible.
of all, I'm gonna tell you this. I know because it's funny because I even called him out because I was like, "Oh, you better fucking be there on Monday." Fucking blah, 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 blah. And he was fucking. He's like, "Yeah, I just woke up at 4:30." You know what I mean? And I was like, I messaged him. And then he's like, "Oh yeah, if you want to do it tomorrow, I mean, we can do it tomorrow." You know what I mean? And I was like, "I leave tomorrow,
Hey,
so we have to do it today."
I'm still here.
I know, and I fucking love that you are. Trust me. But you know what I mean? You were like,
I know, remember-
you were like, "No, we can do it tomorrow."
Yeah, who was that? Who was the guy that said, "Oh,
Don't
no
party
party,
on
yeah, no
Sunday."
party on Sundays."
No partying Sunday, and
No
then what
double
did you do?
blowjobs on Sunday
What
night.
did
guys.
you do? You did the most brutal partying sexual fantasies that you've ever gotten in your entire life. No partying on Sunday, and then you just fucking got everything you've ever wanted in your life on Sunday.
The Lord's Day.
The Lord's Day.
I thank Jesus for that.
Oh, never heard of him.
But I mean, there's no way I would ever be like, "Oh, he didn't come to our fucking podcast, but he got his dick sucked by two girls at the same time."
Yeah, we would have sucked his dick.
I mean, we would have done that for you.
We're a great podcast host, dude. It's part of the hosting job.
The
Dude.
on the $20 tier for the Patreon.
So sick.
Oh, Camilo gets his dick sucked.
That'd be sweet. If you fucking do $25 to $50 on the Patreon, we get to show you all the sexual videos we've ever created in our entire lives. You guys like it?
That's it. You have to do it too.
Can you imagine?
You're with a
My
new
fucking
girlfriend.
would fucking break up with me instantly.
Yeah. Also,
But
like,
first of all,
but
am I
we'll
gonna
be
tell her?
paid.
yeah. Imagine if you get a new girlfriend, then you have to fucking tape video it. It's
No.
like, oh, video. It's like, no, I can't video. We can't video it. You have to be the guy against it the whole time. No, we can't do it. Don't talk about my fucking Patreon, you dumb bitch. Don't you know who the fuck I am?
You're coming back the day before my birthday,
When's your birthday?
the 28th
Of
September?
October?
September.
Dude, that's so gay. Can I tell you what? That's so gay. I have like a root canal and fucking like 2 fillings.
Oh,
I
you
have to
told
get
me
done.
that.
Yeah, on the 28th.
Just reschedule.
No, because I had to reschedule to get it to the 28th because it was on the 27th. And that's when I come back home. It's the 27th.
Wait,
So
so
the 28th, I'm gonna fucking have to. No, hopefully I come in early on the 27th. Like I rescheduled to go to the 28th. So the second I get back home, I have to go right back to sleep and fucking wake up and just do. I have a chronic infection in my teeth. Actually, the fucking doctor told me. The dentist told me. I've had it for years. He said. Because I told him about I had an abscess in my teeth, and the fucking. It was crazy. So when I went to the dentist, there was a gaping hole in my bone. And then the fucking he gave me antibiotics and it went away, and he's like, you'll never be able to get implants or anything like that. Your bone's gone. It's like you'll never be able to get anything like that. And then I grew back, and the dentist didn't. I told all the dentists, I was like, yeah, I don't have bone here because that's what the last dentist said. And he was like, no, that's crazy. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. He's like, you have bone there. And I saw it, and it was back. And then I fucking talked to this dentist about it, and he said there's a fucking. I had to do this crazy scan, dude. Like, so you know how the X-rays that they have, the normal X-rays you can just see on there?
Yeah.
Dude, they have this new one where they like make your mouth move in certain ways. You have to bite in certain directions, and this thing moves around your fucking head. And dude, it shows you the fucking bone structure of your entire face and everything going on. It doesn't even make sense to me. It wasn't X-ray. I don't understand how they even did it. It's not X-rayed. It's fucking literally the way your bone is in your face, and it's in color.
there's like blood everywhere.
No. I would be sick if
Yeah,
it was, but it was insane to see that. The dentist shit is fucking getting filthy.
That's why I'm becoming a dentist tomorrow.
Dude, I hate the dentist so much.
I know. I can't.
It's
I
the
have to go to the
fucking
dentist.
worst,
I'm supposed to get a tooth pulled on Wednesday.
You do?
Mhm.
Oh, God. Which tooth?
But you can
Just
still.
one back here.
Can you still
See, it's
party?
always the ones in the back. I have a couple pulled in the back.
I had root canals and they got destroyed.
How bad is it getting it pulled?
It's not that bad.
I feel like I'm afraid of it for some reason.
You've never had a tooth pulled?
Mm-mm.
Oh, yeah, it's not that bad. I've had 2 of them pulled.
So you
One
know
was
the
supposed to be
tooth's
a
gone
root
forever.
canal, and they fucking botched the root canal and actually had to remove my tooth.
Damn.
So he fucked up the root canal and had to remove my entire tooth.
I
because
had,
of it.
I had ones that were root canals, and then like later they just fell apart and nothing.
So, and I have to get a root canal in here on this bottom front tooth. And there's a weird infection where my bone keeps disintegrating. So there's an infection in there where it doesn't swell anymore, but there's a chronic infection inside there, and my bone actually is like eaten away part way in there. And it won't regrow because there's a chronic infection inside there. But it won't swell anymore for some reason. They don't know why it won't swell anymore. So there's a weird infection deep inside my
Who are your
jawline.
dentists?
What?
Your dentists all seem like morons.
Yeah. This new guy is fucking sick as fuck that I got. He's way sweet.
He's my cousin.
He's my cousin.
And I didn't get it. Fuck, I gotta go to the dentist to get my shit work done.
Oh my god.
That's
I hate
how I wanna
even
go.
thinking about that, dude.
But do you
I'm
have
not
health
kidding.
insurance yet?
No.
What do you do
Don't-
about your dentist?
I was referred to this place in the valley that it's
Silver Valley or the Valley in Spokane?
in Spokane.
Okay.
It's income based, so I told them I made a certain amount, and my last bill was $78.
Filthy.
Yeah,
Filthy as fuck.
it's pretty cool. They said each visit won't cost any more than $100.
It's insane.
Hell yeah.
I think my fucking dude, they actually literally had. I had to sign a thing when I went because they weren't sure if my insurance was going to cover it, and it was like 300. It was $150 just for the scan I had to get. They weren't sure my insurance was going to pay for it, so I had to pay. They're like, if your insurance doesn't pay for it, you have to pay us. And it was like $150 or $200.
Damn.
And I was like, oh, I don't want to do that, but I did it anyways because, and I'm glad I did because it found out that I had a weird ass infection in my mouth.
That they made up to bring you back, so you keep paying
Probably.
for dumb shit.
Probably, for sure. I mean, that's everything. You know what I mean?
That's true.
That's sales.
Sales. I know, and that's what I hate about sales, dude. I wish it wasn't so fucking
Grimy.
grimy. You know what
That's-
I mean, I hate lying to people. Because it's like, there's no way you're going to ever find a product where you're like, listen, this product is going to change your life. It's going to change your life. There's no, besides, the only products I can think of that's going to change my life were cell phones cars, and gay prostitutes. So sweet.
Amen.
That
Get off your
changed
phone,
my
you
life.
fucking queef. Why am I knocking
What are
your
you
teeth
talking
in?
about? Are you looking on Facebook?
He's just on, yeah.
I'm
honest-
addicted.
I know.
Okay,
You know
I'm
what's fucked up?
addicted.
I am too, dude.
Yeah, but especially when we're recording it, and then all of a sudden it's just a guy on the.
I
You know how
can't-
annoying that is
I'm
when you watch
sick.
it on a
I'm sorry.
podcast?
No, well, I do it when he's talking, so then...
Because I'm boring. I get it. Fuck you.
Because you're boring as fuck. No.
No, whenever he does that, I'm making sure that video goes right to you. You're like, oh,
I'm sorry.
they see me doing this.
I'll be better.
What do you want to look on your phone that's so important?
Nothing. It just
I know.
happens.
I know. I'm just kidding. But actually, I'm not kidding because I know how to. Usually, I'm pretty good at not looking at my phone, even though I've had multiple phone calls. What time is
Get
it?
off your
Dude?
fucking phone, dude. I'm down. You're looking at
Is
your
it,
phone.
what time is it right now?
Same, it's on your phone.
1 hour and 45 minutes.
Oh, you meant what time we have on there? I was like, what time is it? You're looking at a goddamn phone with his
Look at your phone.
you
yeah.
crazy?
For all that.
Get off your phone, you faggot. What are you doing? Look at that. I just talk shit on you and then I'm fucking like,
Yeah.
oh, that's a good idea. I'm
I
gonna
gotta go.
start looking at Facebook. I'm
Already
start
fucking 8:34.
Well, wrap it up. Say your goodbyes in case...
Patreon coming out soon. We're gonna delete all our episodes so you guys can't see them.
And then make you pay to watch them.
So make you pay to watch them. So if you were watching,
No, I think the
these,
thing is, if we do a Patreon, we're not uploading a new episode until there's at least one patron. Until
one
then,
patron,
we need one patron to
$1. It's
Tell me
only
$1.
$3. Oh, sorry,
What?
excuse me.
$5.
$100 patrons.
$5 no matter what.
Dude, make it
No.
at least, at the most, like $3.
I
No,
feel like $5.
$5.
Can we change it later?
Why
Can we
don't
just do
go
three now?
low?
To start collecting people.
How if you're gonna pay $3, you're gonna pay $5. You really something you saw? Oh, I'm gonna put my credit card into this thing. No, you're gonna pay.
Yes.
If you're paying $3, you're gonna pay $5.
$4.99.
No, I like.
$4.99.
Free.
Yeah, we're doing that already. We already have it. Camilo got what he wanted. Welcome to the world we're in.
But what can we offer these pieces of shit that listen to this fucking sick ass
An extra
podcast?
episode.
An episode, just one episode a week.
Extra for
now.
the one guy who pays.
Do you know what I hate?
Will be a bot or
I
something.
hate that.
Black
Like
people.
I hate asking people to do something like that because like
But they'll do it.
I know I'm not saying that they won't do it, but I'm just saying like it's hard for me to do that. You know what I mean? Like there's got to be some. I even if they have sweet, dude, there's real reasons to get Patreon. I'm not kidding. Like next episode, like if there's a fucking video that you like watching, they'll give you the next episode if you pay for it as Patreon. So there's people that have to wait like 5 days to get that episode, and then the next episode comes. You're always an episode ahead of those people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's just like
Yeah, you knew that.
$3 isn't nothing though.
And
But can you
neither is
imagine if every
$5.
podcast you listen to, you had to pay $3 too?
If people pay
It's
$5,
insanity. You'd be fucking broke.
people do that already. What are you talking about? That's what Patreon is.
I know.
All those podcasts are $5.
It's like a podcast too. It's everything. It's crazy.
Well, yeah, but you can price for anything you want. But I'm saying like most podcasts, like $5 is the amount. They're willing to pay $3 or willing to pay $5. I don't get what you're talking
But
about.
follow the Shane Gillis formula there. He's
Yeah,
only
then
charging $1. And
yeah, then you-
once they got
Yeah,
the
but if we
people-
charge $3, it's not that big of a deal to charge. You know what I mean? It's like,
It's half the price.
what do you mean?
But $5 if you
$3 isn't half the price as $5. It's
66%.
Just get pissed.
Yeah, but still, that's what I'm saying. It's like
Let's
one-
try 5. If it doesn't work, we'll lower it.
yeah. But $5 is if you're willing to pay $3, you're willing to pay $5. Trust me.
What if they're not even willing to pay $3?
Yeah.
Then we don't get them
We don't deserve 'em.
Yeah, because we don't get a whole episode extra for nothing. You know what I mean,
What's
like,
an extra episode though?
what do you mean?
I don't know. That's what I don't.
That's what
this is just my personal feelings, how I feel.
There's people, 40,000 people. There's literally, we looked at 5 or 6. There's a guy who lives in this freaking area who does one extra episode. He actually gives them a bunch of weird shit, dude. He also donates money. He does a bunch of. He's a way nicer person.
Are you
than all
talking about
those.
Time Suck?
Yeah, but with the extra episode is the main thing that you pay $5 for, and then you get like a Discord thing. I think at $10. There's a bunch of other weird stuff that
It'd
he
be
does.
sick though. No, that's what I would like, honestly. Like the more you pay as a Patreon, it'd be like literal contact with us. You know what I mean? Not just
Yeah,
like,
but-
oh, you guys suggest questions. Like, get into Discord with us and fucking talk.
You
to
really
us. That'd be
would-
sick.
you-
on Zoom, have a quick conversation with them on the screen.
What?
People that want to. What are you talking
Talk?
I just didn't hear what you said.
about? We can have them zoom in and we can utilize that TV.
We used to, a lot.
Not for Zoom though. We use it for
No,
watching
no, that'd be
videos.
sick, dude. Like having people on there, it'd be way cool. You know what I mean? Shut the fuck up over there, and then one guy that's cool. Yeah, you can talk.
Just have people on there watching live. You could do that too. That'd actually be crazy. Have that
But
live
it'd be cool
audience.
to even talk. Like that'd be, you know what I mean? I don't know. I just feel weird about it.
But that's my whole thing. Is like I don't like. I'm a person who listens to the podcast, and I have a couple Patreons I pay for.
Yeah.
But
I just have the one.
But mine just the thing is, it's like I don't care about talking to these guys. Like I don't want to be some weird guy.
Yeah, I know.
Talking
that's
on
the thing,
Discord.
true. I agree.
It's like I don't care about that. I was half of it,
and
and half of it I don't even watch all the fucking Flagrant one I have or the Shane. I don't even listen to those all the time. Sometimes I'll go look them up. But the 99% of the reason why I'm even paying for it is it helps support my those guys. 'Cause I love the podcast.
What a guy. What the fuck?
That's a fucking
Mosquito, hey, let it go, dude. They eat spiders and shit, dude. It'd be nice to them. But yeah, the mosquito eater, dude. They eat mosquitoes too.
mosquito eater.
They eat a bunch of insects. But but I guess technically spiders are arachnids. But but what I'm saying is like it's
Camilo's face. Fuck you.
I said insects. I was wrong, dude. It's the first time in my life. No, but paying to support the person that you like is also a big factor of it. It's a lot bigger than you think. Because people are like, fuck yeah, I'll pay $5 for this. This podcast makes me laugh.
We have enough friends that'll support. And then when they see the content's funny, the word will spread.
Yeah, then if you start... That's the biggest thing. The biggest thing to get it to go is posting clips on fucking reels and shit like that.
Yeah.
And then people are like, oh, these guys are hilarious. They start watching episodes. They go, oh, fuck, these guys are hilarious. They say the N-word. They're cool. Like all my friends.
I hate them. I hate them. They love them.
They sound just like me.
And all the white people I hang out with.
And that's another thing I think, though. It's just like, when I watch all these things on, like, just because I get sucked into watching YouTube and fucking stupid TikTok, all this stupid shit. Because it's, how I really feel is it's fucking stupid. I really do. It's fucking dumb. You know what I mean? It's nothing to do with real life. If you fucking would actually shut the fucking phone off and actually do something in your life that you... Oh, maybe I can do my fucking laundry instead of just sitting there and watching my TV. Or, hey, maybe I can actually fucking clean my car out and fucking instead of just watching this fucking stupid show. You know what I mean? Like, there's things you can do in your life that could actually help you instead of just watching TV. Or watching videos on YouTube or whatever.
I don't know.
But I...
Yeah, that
always
sounds crazy. That's crazy.
choose to watch the fucking video.
Oh, no, dude, I sat in my fucking room for 45 minutes, like an hour and a half, just watching reel. Dude, last night, when I got home from camping, I was just watching people scratch lottery tickets for fucking... God knows how long on fucking live, on TikTok live.
What?
Oh, yeah, they scratch lottery tickets and boom. You just watch people. I saw some bitch winning $1,000 on one. I was like, oh hell
That's
yeah!
sick as fuck.
Yeah, you would like it. Like,
I would love it.
You would.
Well,
I
gotta start this one off!
I had no idea that was a thing.
Oh, it's crazy. There's a lot of them too.
Live?
Yeah, TikTok live.
There's tons of them.
That's on my TikTok. That's one of the things on my TikTok is random scratcher thing. Because if you start watching enough, you start scrolling through enough, you'll get into this weird part where it's just lives.
Yeah.
So they want you to watch they push you to watch the lives. Maybe you should start doing this live on fucking TikTok. That would be a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be smart because they push for the lives. It feels like, and if you get once you get 1,000 listeners or 1 million listeners, it's so scary. One fucking
million listeners.
I said someone's like
It's so
7K
crazy,
on
though.
Twitch once.
I feel like a lot of these people that get these huge amounts of views, though, they do weird, dumb shit. You know what I mean? Like really, like
yeah, it's pointless stuff.
yeah, it's just, and then they get tons of views, and I'm also the dude sucked into it. You know what I mean? It's not like I'm just like, oh, these guys do dumb shit. I'm also the guy that's like, yeah, what's going on? Like, yeah, what's the next thing that's gonna happen on this lottery ticket? You know?
Yeah.
Like I would totally be sucked into that. No problem.
Oh, I did. I got
In 2
sucked in.
seconds.
It was terrifying. I was screaming the whole time.
I got sucked off last night.
Let's suck.
See, that's bragging.
I know.
That's so sick, though. I wish, dude. I love that kind of shit. I love
Getting double
watching
sucked.
fucking Mexicans get his sucked. No, it's awesome. I love doing drugs and just fucking random sluts. Who doesn't? Camilo? Do you think every man in this world would not choose to do that? I mean, the more money they make, the less likely they're gonna probably choose to fucking do drugs and fuck sluts. Oh, actually, that's not even true.
I think it's the opposite.
Think of Joe Biden, fucking Hunter Biden.
My man.
21 grams of crack on his fucking
That's
scale,
crazy,
and
dude.
he's just like fucking bitches. That's my fucking best
Yeah,
friend.
that's my-
Everybody I know is like that. So sick.
That's like fucking.
21 grams of
Almost-
crack though. Hell yeah, I want to hang out with that guy.
That's what 3/4 of an ounce.
That's like an ounce. It's literally almost there. 28 grams is an ounce. You know what
exactly.
I mean?
So that's
if
3
you're not
quarters.
gonna be like, oh, I got a 22 grams of an ounce. You know what I mean? Like,
That's, no, it's
I
like
got almost an ounce of fucking crack here, baby boy.
it's legitimately 100% 3/4 of an ounce.
I don't give a fuck. I
It's
got
21
100% of
to
you
28.
got crack on you. I don't give a fuck. Let's do it, bitch.
Well, what I say is like, that's insanely illegal. That's like a huge felony. And his dad, put all those laws in too.
Because it's like if you ever over like 3 grams, you're gonna go to prison for 3 years. His dad's the one that fucking made the law. He's got a video of him like doing 21 grams of crack. He's like, what up?
Like, oh, my son's a drug addict. Feel bad for him and me because we're. Well, it's like, come on, dude. You don't.
I feel bad for them.
Of course you do. I feel bad for his daughter.
The guy when they got fucked in the shower.
Oh no, that diary was fake. Even though.
Love that kind of shit.
Oh no, that diary's fake that they proved was real, and they got people who are going to prison because
Why
of
are
it.
these fucking weird psychopaths just leaving around scary, sensitive information?
No.
If I just wrote in my diaries like my cousin Johnny
Yeah.
used to fuck me all the time when I wasn't looking, and I just left it. Why the fuck would you leave it? That's the first thing in my mind. Do I got keys? No. Do I have the diary that exposes my life to every single person?
Hey,
I've
my
ever met?
laptop with all these videos having sex with people and having cocaine and crack. I'm just gonna take this in and leave it at this fucking repair shop and
what
never
the
appear
fuck?
again.
Why? Why?
Why
I
was
would
both?
destroy the laptop. I'm Hunter Biden. I can afford 30 million more.
Yeah.
It's like, you know what? This is a really sick laptop. It means a lot to me. You know what I mean, I gotta get this fixed.
I probably wouldn't even destroy it. I probably just leave it. I just stack it in my wherever. I just shove it somewhere. I want to take it to the repair shop and just let it go.
If you fix this, like, don't look at it.
Don't look at it. I mean, they usually shouldn't. You know what I mean? It's like,
But yeah, I think it was
Fuck
like
you guys.
months after he fucking did it. The
I
guy's
know,
like,
but
"Okay."
why wouldn't you? I would
Yeah, 'cause
fucking-
the guy's
I
about- I think the
Peter
guy's about to
Pan,
wipe
I'm
it
trying
and-
to look at this dude's porno.
Yeah,
I think the dude fuck his wife.
Yeah, I think the guy was gonna wipe it, and then he ended up just looking at it before he
And being
wiped
like,
it.
oh my god, this is worth.
So I guess he like sold it. Then he like got contacted like Rudy Giuliani, like some crazy weird shit to that one too. That's like crazy shit that. But I don't know how much true to that. I think that's true though. I think he contacted maybe the FBI, and I think he contacted to Rudy Giuliani and the FBI. They called both of that. I don't know why the fuck he called Rudy Giuliani. Maybe he's a Trumper.
Crazy.
I think I did it. It's like, hey, dude.
I gotta piss, dude. Like, I'm gonna piss my pants right now.
Should we call it then?
Yeah, call it, please.
That's the end of it. Patreon, Drunken Dispute. If we get one listener, one patron, we'll start doing it. It's up and ready, though. Subscribe.